Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to show you this easy 5 minutes chocolate cake recipe. This recipe gave me a moist outcome, and to tell you something, this cake can also be decorated with fondant. So if this is a video you've been searching for, you're in the right channel. Keep watching and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tell me what you think about this video. For this recipe, we need 2 eggs. We're going to go in with 1 cup of sugar, and we're also going to go in with 1 teaspoon of vanilla flavor and 1 teaspoon of browning. I'll be using this Hollandia evaporated milk because, guys, the taste is so awesome in cakes. So I'll be adding one of this Hollandia evaporated milk into the mixture. I'll go in with vegetable oil. I'll go in with about 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, and I'm going to mix this together. Okay, guys, so while you're mixing this, you want to melt your butter. You're going to be melting 125 gram of butter. You're going to be doing the double melting method, whereby you put the butter in a plate and then you place the plate in a pot of boiling water and allow it to melt. You're going to add this melted butter into your mixture and keep whipping it until everything has been fully combined. You want to whip this for about a minute, okay, so that everything that you're whipping gets to combine together very well. If you don't have a hand mixer, go ahead to use uh a whisk to mix this together. So I've sieved my flour. I sieved 2 cups of flour, and then I went in with 4 tablespoons of cocoa powder. I'm going to go in with 1 teaspoon of baking powder, and then my secret ingredient, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. I'm going to mix this together until everything has combined, and then I'll gradually add it into my wet mixture, and I will beat this on low speed. I'll add this little by little, and I'll beat with my mixer. So at the point everything was peeling away, so I had to switch, and I stopped using the hand mixer and I went in to use my hands to combine everything together. So I'm just going to stop and then use my hand to combine everything together until it has fully incorporated. Guys, this butter is already so lush and creamy, and you can see how everything is combining together, giving you the perfect outcome and the perfect result. So one thing we're going to do is to go in with hot water when we are done mixing this. You can go in with coffee if that's your choice. I just use 1/4 cup of hot water, to combine everything together. So if you want to use coffee for this, it is okay for you to use coffee. So if you don't want coffee in your cake batter, no problem, skip the coffee and just use only hot water. So I'll add in this hot water and mix everything together. Then what you want to do too is you want to cream your pan, your baking pan. When you're done creaming your pan, line your baking pan with some parchment paper or some baking paper. This will help your cake, come out smoothly without sticking to the pan. Okay, so I've baked lots of time without using parchment paper and it still came out. I think everything is just the trick you use in baking this. So but for this method of baking that I'll be showing you, you want to line your pan with parchment paper. This parchment paper is going to help too, so that your batter while baking does not absorb so much water depending on the pan you're using. Guys, try to check the pan you'd be using to bake this. If you be using this method of baking that I showed in this video, it is essential that you check the pan and you know that the pan does not have any leakages whereby water will get into your batter and spoil your cake. So it's good you check your pan and be sure you're using a very good pan to bake this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer this to a pot of boiling water. Guys, you don't have to get an oven to bake. There are so many methods of baking, and this is just one method. I'm going to place this into a pot of boiling water. You're going to cover this with a foil. If you don't have a foil, cover this with something flat, okay, and then you're going to cover your pot. I just use This method, you can see what I did right here. You're going to cover your pot and allow to cook for 45 minutes. Guys, this method was so fast and my cake came out moist too. So you can see our cake has baked. So my gosh, it looked so great. So you don't have to necessarily buy an oven before you bake something at home. I inserted a toothpick into this to be sure that it has baked. The toothpick came out clean. So I'm going to go with a knife to do a little bit testing, and then you see it just remain a bit. I'll allow this to cook for a little more time and our cake is ready. This is the outcome. You can see how clean it came out from the parchment sheet. Subscribe and stay tuned. Bye.